All right, every pony. Before this narration starts, I wanna say that I've been going through Facebook for the past couple of days, and I came across this post, and okay, so I'm gonna show it to you. You meet Rarity at the beach. What would you do? I'm gonna save my comments until the end. This is like a whole new thing that I'm trying, so bear with me. I'm not gonna be the best. But anyway, you meet Rarity at the beach. What would you do? Okay, let's read some of the comments. Say hello to her and keep her company. Okay, that's good. She and I flirt with each other. Okay, I see you. Say hi and need a hand. Say hi and just hang out for a bit. As friends? You don't want to be nothing more? Well, I mean, whatever. Avoid her, 'cause it'd be weird. How would it be weird? Hanging out with Rarity, meeting Rarity at the beach? Okay, so let's just say you're just there at the beach and you're walking along the sand. And you just happen to see Rarity! Oh, Scheisenbergs! I don't know what I would do. I mean, I want to save my comment till the end, I'd flirt with her and make her my girlfriend. Whoa! I'd say hi and hang out with my wife. Beautiful. Anyway, I was gonna say, alright, that's all the comments. This feels so raw. Does this feel weird to y'all? No? I don't know. Maybe it's... Anyway, thank you for at least watching or listening, ? I guess you could leave a comment down in the comments below, but okay, I'm gonna tell you what I would do. If I just met Rarity at a beach, let's just say I was walking, going about my day, just at the beach, chilling, relaxing, soaking up some rays. I would, and I just saw Rarity. I would, well, I mean, if I keep the memories from, the past My Little Pony shit, if I knew that in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, that Rarity was making, dresses and shit, worked at a boutique and shit, I wouldn't try. Yeah. I wouldn't try to, date her. I would just try to, become friends, because not that I don't, want to, I mean, come on, who doesn't want Rarity? Rarity got them. Anyway. But, I would totally, want to become friends with Rarity. And, I don't know, this might come off as, me wanting to use her. But, look, I'm trying to have a party with Pinkie Pie! Oh! Our parties are crazy! I'm trying to experience one of those. So I want to, become friends with her, but I don't want to put off, say some signs that Rarity, where Rarity would think he probably is all those other stallions and cults, wanna just bug her, you know? I want to just bug her. Just get just there for the sex, you know? No, I don't want to be there for the sex. Anyway, that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Look, I'm trying to get some fucking, I'm trying to get some fan interaction going, I gotta make this community interactive. Anyway, without further ado, how about we read the description?
Love is in the air. Princess Twilight Sparkle has decided to marry Flash Sentry, her handsome and dashing cult friend. What could possibly ruin this day? The Royal Wedding. Written by Duke of Canterlot. Chapter 1. The Royal Wedding. Princess Twilight Sparkle couldn't stop crying tears of joy when her cult friend, Flash Sentry, had proposed to her. He did it in the most romantic way possible, too. This was how the proposal went about. Twilight was in her crystal castle studying magic. She heard a knock at the door, and there was Flash. Flash was wearing a tuxedo and had a nervous grin on his face. Twilight found it so adorable and giggled at the sight of Flash's adorableness. "Hey, did I catch you at a bad time?" asked Flash sweetly.
Not at all,
responded Twilight.
You're dressed nicely and making me feel rather undressed.
Flash winked in the sense that he was trying to be subtle, but was failing miserably at it. Twi? Said Flash nervously. The reason why I have come here today is, you know that we have been dating for about a year, and I was wondering, Flash pulled out a tiny case from his tuxedo pocket and opened it up. Inside the case was a ring made of Canterlot gold. "Princess Twilight Sparkle," said Flash with a clear of the throat, "will you marry me?"
Oh,
responded Twilight with a bright smile.
I say yes! Yes! Oh, yes! I love you, Flash Sentry, more than any other pony in the world! Let us get married. Oh my gosh! You are sexier than any book!
Flash and Twilight kissed. Twilight was surprised by the negative reactions of her closest peers, including that of her brother, Shining Armor. "Twilight," said Shining, "I'm gonna have to be honest with you. Flash is kind of a creep. Are you sure you want to be marrying him?"
"How can you say that? You barely know him!"
responded Twilight with shock. "He's been under my command for 3 years now. Flash is disobedient and incompetent at his job. The only reason why he's still here is because you put some executive order with a decree that he can't be fired. said Shining.
Oh, BBBFF,
responded Twilight with laughter.
Flash Sentry is best pony. You should have seen how he proposed to me. It was so lovely.
I'm concerned. However, you're a mayor and can make your own decisions. All I'm saying is that Flash is kind of a douche, said Shining.
Flash has quite the sense of humor, BBBFF. I'm sure he's just joshing around with you.
responded Twilight with a chuckle. If Flash marries you, he won't have to work as a royal guard anymore, right? Asked Shining.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Celestia about it,
responded Twilight. We already talked about it, Twilight. She wants Flash to lose his job too, said Shining.
Yeah, I guess he won't be a royal guard anymore,
said Twilight. Sweet, congratulations, Twilight. I am totally going to ask Flash if I can be his best cult, said Flash enthusiastically.
Aw, that's so sweet of you,
cooed Twilight.
He doesn't have many friends or any brothers, so that would be perfect.
Flash Sentry was the king of the world. He was going to have it all. A princess wife and being able to leave that stupid job of his. Having Shining Asshat as a brother-in-law was a small price to pay. He wasn't planning on marrying Twilight so soon, but she had to do this no sex until marriage thing. Jeez, how stupid was that? More than half of the ponies were having sex with every other pony anyway. Flash hoped the sex wasn't bad. He might have to divorce Twilight if she couldn't perform her wifely duties. Flash would have gone talk with his friends, but he didn't have any friends. He decided to look at himself in the mirror and grin with regards to how awesome he was. Tomorrow, he would finally get to fuck Twilight. It sucked that he had to marry the annoying, book-loving cunt. But hey, she was a princess. Being married to royalty did have its advantages. Flash would be famous and well-loved, like his mare friend. The wedding began. Celestia was the wedding officiant. She put on a fake smile. Celestia was disappointed that Twilight's standards were so low that she decided to marry the first douche that slapped her ass.
Damn, Celestia!
At least divorce was legal under her empire. Celestia would gladly officiate the divorce as well. Flash, Shining Armor, Cadence, and the main five were also at the altar. Shining Armor was the best cult. Cadence was the Mare of Honor. And the main five were the bridesmares.
Always a bridesmaid and never a bride,
sighed Rarity.
Oh, come on, Rarity,
said Rainbow Dash.
There are plenty of hotties here. We can totally get laid tonight. Awesome! I see a lot of stallions here. All way hotter than Flash Sentry,
said Pinky, not thinking before she spoke. Huh? What was that? Said Flash Sentry.
Nothing. Did I say... I meant None of them were way hotter than Flash Sentry,
responded Pinky with a smile. Good. I am marrying your nerd friend today. Twilight Sparkle may be a princess, but when we get married, she will be my slave and forced to follow every single one of my commands, particularly... Virgins are quite tight, said Flash with confidence.
Do you want me to knock your teeth out?
Shouted Rainbow Dash. Only kidding, right, Shining Armor? Said Flash with a chuckle. Shining rolled his eyes at the comment.
The ceremony shall begin,
said Celestia to the crowd.
First, may I introduce the Flower Fillies.
The door opened, and there were the Cutie Mark Crusaders, Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo. They pranced in with the flowers. Apple Bloom held a flower in her bow, but did not throw it. Ponies cooed at how cute they were as the Cutie Mark Crusaders made their way to the altar.
I got a flower just for you,
whispered Apple Bloom to Flash Sentry. He laughed softly. Unfortunately, you are not marrying the great Flash Sentry, but I will take your flower. Flash took the flower and ate it. Apple Bloom looked at her two friends and grinned. Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle nervously smiled back at their crafty friend.
Now, may I present the bride?
Said Celestia.
Princess Twilight Sparkle!
The music played. Twilight Sparkle walked in with her father, Nightlight. It was a beautiful sight. A young princess mare getting married. Privately, many ponies were appalled by Twilight's choice, Flash Sentry. However, every pony had to respect Twilight's choice. Well, almost every pony. As Twilight was walking to the altar with her dad, suddenly there was loud coughing. It was Flash Sentry. He was choking and fell on the ground.
What happened?
Groaned Flash.
It was you, the filly with the
cough. Flash had died. Apple Bloom was pleased that her plan worked out so well. She knew that the poisoned flower would be the perfect weapon to give the vain Flash Sentry. He was a loser and did not deserve to be wed to a princess such as Twilight Sparkle. According to Apple Bloom's sense of justice, the punishment for Flash's crime was death.
Certainly not fit to be one of the living,
said Apple Bloom, who then spat on Flash's dead body. Flash Sentry was hated. Any pony else and the royal guards would have locked Apple Bloom up in the dungeon. But this was Flash Sentry, the most incompetent guard, the fakest cult friend, and the world's most hated waifu stealer. Twilight's cries of sorrow were drowned out by the cheers from the crowd upon the death of Flash Sentry, including that of Celestia, who couldn't hide her happiness
despite the obvious distress of her star student.
Apple Bloom shrugged. Twilight will get over that creep. Apple Bloom brought justice to Equestria. Author's note: I hope you all liked it. For those of you who have read Cutie Mark Cleansers and read the incomplete, the Black Apple will really get what happened in this story. The end.